What's going on, everybody? How are you? Welcome back to the Deep State News Network. I am your host, Dean Ovens. It is still March 25th, 2021. It's Thursday, baby. So, guys, this is my second video. This is going to be episode 10. I did episode 9 and 10 today. I made the first video and uploaded that. That is uploaded on BitChute and YouTube. And then I came across this, I think it's pretty recent, video of Kevin McCarthy, who I believe is the governor of Georgia, I want to say. And man, he gave a speech. Man, he gave a speech. I don't know. It just it was presidential, honestly. I don't say that very often. You know, it takes that that early 2007 Barack Obama speech to really move me, and it was presidential. So I want you guys to go ahead and I'm gonna play this speech for you guys, and we'll talk about it a little bit. I might talk about it a little bit, throughout the speech, and then that'll be episode 10, guys. All right, so let's get started.
Well, I think when you meet on the other side of the border, exceptional job they're doing and under. Thank you all for coming. I want to start first by thanking Chief Gloria Chavez with the U.S. Customs and Border Patrol. And I want to thank every man and woman of the Border Patrol for the exceptional job they're doing and under extraordinary times. Their attitude, their work was exceptional. The security of our nation and our border is first and foremost the responsibility of our president. I came down here because I heard of the crisis. It's more than a crisis. This is a human heartbreak. The sad part about all of this, it didn't have to happen. This crisis is created by the presidential policies of this new administration. There's no other way to claim it than a Biden border crisis. Every part of what we sat and talked to, we learned more of how it was created. Congressman Jimenez talked to a family from Honduras, asked how long they've been traveling, 22 days. Just in coincidence of the actions taken by President Biden of why people think they could come here and break the law. We went through a new facility that was built just more than a year ago. They built it with a capacity they thought they could never meet, 1,040 people to be processed. Today broke that record. Today they're beyond capacity. They're having to build into the parking lot a makeshift facility. Even though the U.S. Congress just passed a $1.9 trillion bill, not $1 in there to help them. It's taking away the operation cost for the border to be protected. But for all these children, they're unaccompanied that's sitting in there.
Crazy,
There's
man.
120 border agents that are now inside that unit.
Crazy. I want to talk about that real quick. The $1.9 trillion package that was just passed, and not a dime of it went to border protection. Did you hear that? Does that sound like a president that cares about the United States of America, who would sign something that would be almost $2 trillion in capital and not have any of that money going to protecting and securing the border of these United States of America that we love so much? That's not any president that I would look up to, but that's just my opinion, guys.
That are not on the border protecting us when a surge is coming. As we went up to Monument 3, speaking to the men and women on the front lines, they catch from 100 to 200 people a night.
Yeah.
As we talk to the medical units, and as I tell you, as not as a member of Congress, but as a father of a son and a daughter, and you look in the eyes of these children,
Yeah,
they came unaccompanied.
he's
They
making
tell
a
the story of a
he's making a presidential run. Right? He's trying to make a presidential speech right now, and he's doing it. I mean, it's a speech.
a 3 and a 5-year-old holding their hands, walking up to an agent with no parents, no adults in sight. Who brought them? When you talk to the medical units, talk about the percentage that get trafficked, that get harmed along the way. Who knows what dangers and who doesn't make it? All because the policies of our president has changed and told them something different. Told them to risk their lives and broke families apart. We are better as a nation than this. This is about the safety and security of our border, but it's also about the opportunity that Americans want and the prosperity. I know the president's going to travel this week. This is where he should bring Air Force One.
You know, guys, just real quick, I want to say it's a tough truth to wrap your head around, but when you really think about it, at the end of the day, you know, the people of this country, the American citizens of this country, must come first at all times. In my opinion, you know, uh, I I believe that all people should have opportunity. I believe that all people should be able to prosper, be able to do whatever they want in life. But, you know, there's a process that needs to happen to enter this country as a member of another country. And when people don't want to go through that process and they want to just run across the border, you know, it's becoming a real issue, and people are coming in groves. I mean, I'm talking there's people that are walking for months to get here. So you can only imagine the people that are coming if there's people that are literally walking for months to get here. Walking for months. Walking. You know, so it's a big issue right now, man, and we need to stop worrying so much about helping them and start figuring out what we can do to help them in their own country before they even think to make the trek here. You know, we gotta start coming up with other solutions, man, or you know, our country's going to be overtaken. I mean, if you think about it, guys, it's crazy. Like these people are coming from other countries because the crime rate is high, the murder rate is high, whatever, and they're coming here. And so what is our country going to be at the end of the day? One day our country is going to be that country that you're running away from if we continue to let this happen, you know? Just crazy, man. I'm going to let him finish up then.
This is where he should
and
look
we'll
the
wrap
people
up,
in
guys.
the eye. This is where he should talk to the border agents and let them know that this is beyond a crisis. He can continue to deny it, but the only way to solve it is to first admit what he has done. And if he will not reverse action, it's going to take congressional action to do it. And that's why we're here. We want to find solutions. Before we even came here, I sent a letter to the president to work together to solve this problem. I thought maybe he would reach out. Maybe he'd set an appointment. He doesn't even acknowledge a letter, let alone a crisis that his policies created. So we will work together across the aisle, within our own party, because we know the solutions that it will take. When you talk about what's coming across, I just left a few border agents and I asked them, who are the individuals you're catching? Yeah, they're from Central America. But you know who else? Iran, Yemen, Sri Lanka.
Wow.
When I walked through the facility, there's more Haitians than any other nationality I saw. And why were they coming now? You ask the border agents, they were shocked themselves because they're being released into the country. When I talked to the doctor to see when they're being tested for COVID, when they get out, more than 10% are testing positive, but you're being stored together. In a time when the president will keep our country closed, when maybe we have hope for a 4th of July to get together just with our family, how much spread of COVID is he creating every single day by his policies along this border? It's wrong, and it has to end, and it needs to end now. With that, I want to introduce the Republican leader of the Homeland Committee, John Katko. Former, what were you, organized crime prosecutor right here in this community.
Amen, Mr. McCarthy. I enjoyed that speech. I enjoyed it, man. I believe the guy is sincere. I believe he's making a presidential run, but he seems like he wants to. He cares about America. He cares about Americans. Thank you guys so much for tuning into this episode. I love you guys. Thank you so much. Please make sure you like, share, subscribe, share with your friends. Guys, if you can share with one friend, that helps out so much. In the description down below, if you're watching this on BitChute, make sure you head over and check out our YouTube. If you're watching this on YouTube, make sure you head over and check out our BitChute channel. And also, all of my social media will be down there. My PayPal, if you want to leave a donation. I appreciate it so much, guys. I salute you. I love you very much. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Peace, 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 everybody.